This is Hannah Hill. Hannah, what is the particular goal you had in mind for the work shown in this exhibition?
Well, particularly when I moved to the U.S., I found a whole lot of comfort in the work of Shireen Nishat and Marjan Satrapi, even though they were living in 80s Iran and dealing with the Iranian Revolution. I was able to, look at and read Persepolis or, see or see Nishat's photography and be able to relate with that work when I couldn't really relate with anyone in the U.S. And so I hope that, someday I'll be able to, be the same thing for someone else.
All right, thank you. So Hannah, is there something that you've learned as an artist that has really stood out to you? Whether it be about the physical practice, the way you view the world, or about yourself?
Well, one thing is, just keeping an open mind. In high school, like whenever we'd work with clay or something like that, I'd barely scrape by on the project, whereas, I'd go with flying colors when we were doing drawing and painting, but my second semester in college, I had to take a ceramics on the wheel test, wheel class, and couldn't just scrape by with that, so I wound up forcing myself, and now when I find that drawing and painting just isn't, comforting me, or like I just don't really feel like it, I can, make a pot. Another thing that I've learned about myself is that making work that shows elements from Egypt or Sudan or Ethiopia is something I really want to do. Before moving to the U.S., I never really thought of my work having much of an intention, and then I realized that that's just a really good way for me to express my feelings towards moving to the U.S. from Africa.
So Hannah, do you have any advice for other emerging artists?
I don't know, I guess, just keep an open mind and, even if you're doubting your professors or something like that, or advisors, they probably know best. The rule that I like to follow is, the famous unwritten rule of modern art. You gotta learn the rules before you can break them. And, the fundamentals are what are going to help you, to make a successful piece.